Nah. Time for Linda's film review. Hold on, but turn your microphone up. Go ahead. 1, 2.
Hey,
1, 2.
yes.
Somebody was 1, 2 in the other studio earlier on. It came on Carlin's show. Do you know who it was?
No.
Cliff Richard.
No, you make it up.
Joanne was hooking up with Cliff Richard to organise an interview, you know, so...
see, I heard the
Carlin
first
heard
bit.
these voices and she's going, who's that?
I thought it was a ghost too.
So what's the chance it's all, hi chaps, you know?
I know. Just like that.
Yeah, very visual one there. We're filming this, but it'll be on Facebook later on.
Did you hear growling in my ears?
A growling?
Yes. Did you growl?
No.
Okay. I must have made
Something wrong.
I must have made it up.
Right. It's some slamming doors creaking, maybe.
That's probably
right.
what it is. Yes. So I wanted to tell you this. So you know,
did you touch me there?
Yes. Do you know sometimes you ask listeners because you've read all the books and all the books from your favourite author. So it's always good when someone says, "Well, you want to try the books from this author," because then you can start and dig into somebody new. So I'm not sure if I can say this, but I'm going to say it. So someone got in touch with me because.
Are you going to say something dirty?
Yes, no, what do you mean dirt? No. So someone got in touch with me and says, "Linda, you got to read this book." And it's about Rusty Springs. And it's from...
Rusty Bed Springs.
Yes, and it's from...
It's by IP Knightley. Did Michael Oak tell you that?
No, someone got in touch, but I didn't get it.
IP Knightley.
Even after I didn't get it.
Yeah, and you still didn't get it?
No.
That's an old one.
So Paul McKenna heard it outside and he came in and he says, people getting in touch with you about the books, and I went, and he says, IP Knightley, and I went, and he went, IP Knightley, and I went, oh no, because they're always trying to catch me out, and they did. There
was another famous one of those. There was the book is called Transparent Night Dress. Do you know who it was by?
No.
Hold on, I'll turn this down and then tell you.
I'm telling my mummy.
Oh, right, okay. If you watch the video, you'll maybe hear that. But yeah, that was a cracker as well. Couldn't say it on the video.
No. Very good.
There's a text here for you. Can Linda bring my underwear to the quiz tonight? What's that about?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you might know you've been sewing someone's underwear.
Well, maybe it was, and I'll have a wee look when I go back to the shop.
But is the kind of thing you bring to the quiz? Is it going to be a prize?
No.
And third place in the quiz.
No, I've actually got... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say something. I've actually got...
Right, say nothing then.
Right.
So...
in my bag.
The big quiz is... We're doing in the Urrigal tonight for Action Cancer.
Yes.
It's all to do with you and your squad all going to China.
Yes, but we're going to China because we're raising money for Action Cancer.
Yes, I know that. It's all part of the... When you go, you've got to raise so many £1,000 and all, so it's all part of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a quiz team?
Yes, we do.
No, I mean, is it just your assembled clampets, or do you have a quiz team?
Is that not the same thing?
Not necessarily.
Listen, we nearly won at Michael Ogue's. We nearly won. But we didn't win. We ended up coming 5th out of 6 teams, but we nearly won.
Not out of 6 teams. There was a load of teams.
Holy sausage, there was.
There were 20 teams at that.
That's right, so there was. Well, we came 5th. So we nearly won.
The sewing box people?
Yes.
I thought you were dopey. No, Lindsay was with you that night, wasn't she?
Karen.
See, Karen and Lindsay. That's why. That's why you got some points on the board.
We did. Anyway, did you read it?
Oh, Joe McCluskey, wise up.
Did you read it?
The one that he sent is ridiculous about the book title.
No.
Somebody else says, Rusty Bed Springs by I.P. Freely. You see, there's another one.
I would never have gotten
Was there any more of those? Because when you were younger, those were...
Really? I never heard them before.
There used to be doctor jokes. And there used to be knock jokes. And then there was a load of those, made-up book title jokes. Okay? So, anybody's got any more... get in touch. What?
I'm putting my hand up because it's the only way I can get your attention and to keep you quiet. Although you probably need a muzzle. But did anybody read the paper today and see Bill Roach, who plays Ken Barlow? And in one of the interviews he gave recently, he says that he likes to meditate sometimes up to 3 hours on the toilet. He likes to meditate.
Yo, that's what we've been doing all these years. Meditating, is that it?
So who would have thought...
Meditating.
Yes, meditating
on
for
the
3
toilet.
hours. Yes.
Right.
You meditate with a book.
Yeah, book. Phone, tablet, newspaper, fags,
cup of tea,
packed lunch. What you get is Are you still in there?
But wait,
What in the name of God have you been doing?
Well, now you can tell everybody if it's good enough for Bill Roach is good enough for
playing
you.
Angry Birds, playing these games and all, you know.
On the toilet.
And then you're playing a game and you're going, no, I'm not leaving till I finish this one, finish this level. You're going, ah! You know. So people can hear screams coming from the toilet. Going, what's wrong with him? You know what I mean? Going, ah!
Bad digestion.
So by the time you do get that level and then you go to get up and your legs don't work because you've been leaning on your legs and their circulation's cut off. And you come, I mean, Nora, seriously, we're coming down the hall like that there. Whoa. Now, in any other house it might be, are you all right? What's wrong? Our house is, they just walk past you, go, you in the toilet again? They just bump past you. You know?
So meditating.
So Bill Roach, 3 hours in the toilet is good enough for Bill Roach, good enough for me. And he meditates.
He meditates.
Right.
He thinks about otherworldly things because he's a healer, you know.
What do you mean a healer?
He is a healer.
Does he lay hands on and...
Yes.
Yes. Up a devil. All that, and you fall down. Does he?
I don't know.
What does he heal?
It says in the paper he is a healer of his church.
He must eat heels of bread or something. He's a healer. Johnny, oh no, Joe McCluskey sending in brutal book titles. Yes. Look at this one. Like, don't say it out. Cat's Revenge by...
No.
Yes. Sorry, I wish I could... yes. Oh, yes, there's a book Ray the Shampoo guy has sent in. Behind the Pyramids by Must Have a Wee Wee. I'll be back in a wee minute. Terrific stuff from Quo and Caroline. Oh, yes. Linda's still here. Hold on. People are sending in book titles. The Irish Bodyguard by Liam Malone.
That's good. That is good.
That's Mark the Bus Driver. The Haunted House by Hugo First. Says Tall, Dark and Gruesome D. And Norman says Cliff Tragedy by Eileen Dover.
That's good. Good.
Great Breakfast, says Jim the Security Guard by Chris P. Bacon. Chris P. Bacon. Dear me. They're getting worse. Oh, I like that one. The Art of Breaking Stones. No, you don't. Give away the punchline. The Art of Breaking Windows by Claude Stones.
Good,
yes,
good,
thank you, Alan in Belfast. Listen, you went to see this film, Han Solo.
Can I ask you a question first? Because I know that you're only going to make up the answer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
How does a cloud stay up?
I know, because it's water droplets, we're always told. Right?
Well, I never thought that far ahead. I just thought, how does the cloud stay
I know
up?
the clouds are made essentially of water. So water is denser than air.
It's not a quiz that I'm asking you that I know the answer. It's not like that kind of question. It was just
it's not
a non-interesting fact. You don't think about things like that in your daily life.
No.
It just occurred.
It doesn't keep me awake of an evening about why the clouds float.